Well, good Monday afternoon, everybody. It's hard to tell what time of day it is because we're all over the world. Anyway, this is the first of my weekly DrRed Says, how are ya? And we're going to do one on YouTube every week. So how we are today, this is a really big week. I'm going to tell you about the second half of my wonderful interview with Dr. Melinda Silva, who she's an expert on being healthy, wealthy, wise, and young and beautiful. So you want to have that second half of the interview. You can catch the first half on the archives. So go to voiceamerica.com, go to DrRed Says, and click on that thing on the right-hand side that says past shows and look at Healthy, Wealthy, and Wise Part 1. We're going to do Part 2. Also this week, wow, this is a busy week. 4th of July is coming up, and so I'm going to be announcing the 4th of July parade for Mira Mesa Township in San Diego County, which is a big deal because San Diego is the 8th largest city. We're the largest township, so we got a big honkin' parade. And we start out in the morning with the pancake breakfast. I think the Kiwanis put that on. So we have a pancake breakfast, we have the parade, we have fun day in the park all day, and then we have fireworks at night. God, tell ya, I'm saving up my brain for then. So it is a really long, wonderful, full day of things to do on 4th of July. Besides, be happy that we're independent and thank our revolutionary heroes and those ever since for keeping us that way. So if you can come on down, come on down. I will be at the end of the parade on Mira Mesa Boulevard and Camino Ruiz, I think. It's right across from Vaughn's, but there's a Carl's Jr. there, so you can't miss it. So come on down, stay for the end, and after the end of the parade, I'll say hi to you. So the other thing is, I'm announcing, we talked about my book a little bit. I'm announcing the chapters in the book and how we're going to have this book be a living instrument for you, me, and anyone else who needs healing. You know that I have monthly healings for free at the Veterans Memorial Museum in San Diego. And so you can come down there second Saturday of the month, noon to 4. And if you just want to get something off your chest, like tell one of these stories I'm going to tell you about, come down and tell me your story. I will record it, and you might just end up in my book. How cool would that be? Now, the reason I said that is I'm writing this book, and the book's got 12 to 15 chapters, and it's called Because Tears Don't Melt Tumors, but Laughter Cracks Them Up, because it does. And boy, some of the things that happened to me in the last 30 years having fatal brain cancer, they weren't that funny at the time, but they sure as heck are now. And if you can't laugh at yourself, and you're not going to get through life, you're not going to get out of it alive without a sense of humor. So I'm writing this book. I'm going to tell you guys the chapters. I will put them on my websites, the DrRed Facebook page and drsarahamyoung.com. And you can send me a story that relates to one of the chapters. So here goes. The book is Because Tears Don't Melt Tumors, but Laughter Cracks Them Up. And the first one, of course, is an introduction. And the introduction is pretty much because laughter cracks them up and because Texans don't understand the word no. So you just let your imagination run wild on that one. Okay, Chapter 2, and these may end up in different order later, but you got an idea of where we're going with these. Chapter 3 is Because Location, Location, Location. Figure out what that means and give me a story that goes with that. Chapter 3, Because I Gotta Do It, and you can't blame it on the gremlins. Now you know I'm recovering from blindness, paralysis, 30-something surgeries, and brain cancer, so because I gotta do it, and you can't blame it on the gremlins. Chapter 4, Because Dogs Don't Purr. What do you think about that? Why do you think I said because dogs don't purr? And you have a good dog or cat companion story? Let me know. Number 5, Because Enlightenment Begins at Home. Oh boy, does it. Because just about anything you do that really supports your soul probably started at home. Number 6, because the rant of the week feels good. And it's okay to flip your wig, but it's not okay to lose your mind. And I think you've heard that one before, so give me a funny story about that. Number 7, there goes HIPAA. You all know what HIPAA is. It's the Health Information Patient Privacy Act. So there goes HIPAA, mooning the hallway with the wrong cheeks. Ooh, that was not funny at the time, but it's pretty funny now. So give me a story about patient privacy. Number 8, the world of Velcro buttons. Out with the zippers, in with the Velcro, out with the buttons, in with the Velcro. Give me a story about adaptation. Number 9, because I inherited this brain tumor. And just do what you want with that one. Number 10, the world of abbreviations before iPhones. And it's not what you think. It's not LOL. Well, there is an LOL, but it's not the one you think. There's an LOL, there's an NAD, there's an SOB, and it's not the one you think either. There's a Gomer, Gomer, and there's an S&T. So give me some abbreviations that you think are funny about your situation. Number 11, because you have to be your own protocol. Yeah, maybe it's never been done before. That doesn't mean you can't do it. And that doesn't mean you can't survive with it. Okay, number 12. Because I know better than you do. Now, Sarah, just think what you want with that one. Okay, 13. The wisdom of the John, or my think tank, as I call it, and the wisdom of Colonel Moskowitz's grave. Where do you get your wisdom? How do you get your wisdom? How does it work for you? 14. Because you need constant care and grooming of this meat suit right here. The meat suit which happens to be sitting in an Angry Birds t-shirt today. And because bald is beautiful, yeah, right, and a pig just flew over my head. Number 15, because I'm the last one living and you can't object to it. Aha. And the last chapter, because Genesis is just the beginning. And I will be telling you more about Genesis just as soon as I put this away and we get on to the rest of the stuff going on. So there you go. Those are the chapters in the book. If you have another idea for a funny chapter, send that too. I would like any and all submissions by email, by phone, by come to the clinic and I'll tape them. I don't care. Just get them to me. You can even mail them to me. If you write to me, I'll give you my mailing address. And pretty soon we'll have one for each chapter, plus the crazy stuff that went on in my life. And that will be because Tears Don't Melt Tumors coming out hopefully at the end of the summer. Now the other thing, the last chapter was called Because Genesis is Just the Beginning. And we talked about it just a little bit. We talked about it on the last show. We're going to talk about it more on this show. There is a wonderful group out there, oddly enough, called Genesis Environmental. And they are dedicated to starting kind of our own gardens of Eden the way they were supposed to be way back when we reused everything, recycled everything, respected everything. And they can build an entire village for homeless veterans, teach them how to do this stuff, teach them how to recycle, teach them how to grow stuff, teach them how to sell stuff, and start having sustaining villages for veterans. So how cool is that? That's Genesis Environmental. And if you would like to be part of the project, just email or text or message me, and I'll tell you how you can get involved. You can become a DrRed's Ranger and donate your time and expertise. Or if you just want to donate some money, you can do that too. You can just go to, I think it's http://paypal.me/DrRed Says. And then you slash again and put however much money you'd like to put in there. A dollar's fine, more if you'd like to. Any way you want to help support our veterans building villages to support themselves, we would love to have you. So I think that may be everything. Okay, so we've got the show tomorrow with Dr. Silva. We've got 4th of July in Mira Mesa. If you happen to be in San Diego, drop on by. It's one of the largest productions with fireworks in the county. And on the second Saturday of the month, come by and get a healing or tell me your story. And I will see you again next week. And remember, you guys, it is okay to flip your wig. It's not okay to lose your mind. See you next week.